Hi guys, Marissa Schultz here, author of The Rise High Investor, and these are my weekly videos that I bring to you each week to help you with your property investment goals. I've been investing in property since I was 18. I love it. I've seen firsthand what it can do for you, and I'm really excited to bring you these little nuggets of gold value each week in these form of these videos. Today I'm going to be talking about the big question, capital growth versus yield. Often, there's a lot of discussion around the market of what is better. Is it better to get a property that has a high rental yield, or is it better to go for a property that has a higher propensity for capital growth? I'm going to give you my take on this and what my thoughts are. So firstly, I think the first thing that we need to just put out there is that the most important thing about being a property investor is managing your cash flow and managing your cash flow really, really well. It's so important because when you run out of cash flow, that's when problems start to happen. So saying that, I am a true believer that you should only buy what you can afford to keep forever. So saying that, I don't believe that you should go and buy a property that you can't afford to keep just because you believe that in the next couple of years it's going to grow in value, you'll be able to sell it and get your money back. Because if those capital growth expectations don't come to fruition, you could be caught off guard and it could actually significantly impact your financial situation. So firstly, from my perspective, only buy what you can afford to hold forever. And in knowing that, obviously the rental yield does play a part, because that obviously helps you to be able to hold the property without it impacting on your own personal cash flow so much. So it's really important to buy what you can afford to keep forever, regardless of the location. Secondly, I actually don't believe that you have to choose between capital growth and yield. I think that you can have both. And I think that it's really important to look for investment properties that are going to give you a solid rental yield, but also do have good prospects for long-term capital growth. And when I say long-term capital growth, I mean, I'm not looking for the next boom suburb necessarily. I'm looking for a suburb that's going to do well over the long term. A suburb that has all the characteristics of a great investment property. It's close to schools, transport, hospitals, all of the things that tenants generally need to ensure that it's going to remain a property that people want to live in. So I think that you can have both. I think that from my perspective, what I like to do in terms of making sure that I can have both is I like to look for properties with strong rental yields in areas that I do believe will have long-term capital growth. And for that reason, I tend to stick mainly to the metropolitan cities of Australia rather than looking at regional towns. For example, I completely avoid all regional towns, including mining towns, as I just don't believe that long term the capital growth will be as good. Whilst there might be some quick wins short term, there's also a lot of risk involved in that. So whilst you're getting the really, really high yields out in those towns, sometimes the capital growth is questionable. So I think from my perspective, I'm a low risk, low maintenance property investor. I like to have a strong rental yield and also the possibility of good capital growth long term. And I stick to metropolitan cities where I know there's always going to be a demand from property buyers and from tenants. So that's my take on it. I think you can have the best of both worlds. I hope that's been useful today. Thanks for tuning in. As a special thank you for tuning in and watching it to the end, you can actually get a copy of my book for half price if you go onto the website risehighinvestor.com.au and enter in the code video 2018. So hop on and do that. You can contact me anytime at propertyinvestor@risehigh.com.au. I love hearing from you with your comments and questions. And I really appreciate your time in tuning in. Thanks so much. Bye for now.